Yeah, hi there. These comments are for SA, and how's it going? And I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the online TOEFL course, and also you're one of my students in the English language program at California State University, San Bernardino, and you, my friend, have worked very hard in my class. I have a lot of respect for you. I know your language isn't perfect, and you're working really hard to improve your English. And what I want to do is go over your paper right now. So, I read it a few times, and there's things that I like and dislike about it. What I like about it is you seem to have a pretty good understanding of both the reading passage and the lecture. So you read it, you listened to the lecture, you took down some notes. Now the problem is you have trouble when you're putting together your ideas. This is why I put you in the 2.25 out of 5 or 15 points out of 30 score according to the IBT rubrics. Now remember, for the TOEFL, you would only get 20 minutes to write this task. Now I know that you took about an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. So even in this hour and a half or 2 hours, you weren't able to put together, I think, the information in as organized of a way as you could, or you had so many language errors that it made it difficult to understand what you're saying. So let me point out what I'm talking about. So in the second paragraph, you say, first of all, the reading passage says homeschooling may give the opportunity for, and I change your word from student to students, to learn at their own pace. At this point, I would put the word however, because then you say it will not allow them to have social interaction with others. So by using the word however, it shows how the sentence that you're using here is different from the one before. Now in the next sentence you say at school students communicate with each other. Moreover, you want to say here students, not student singular. Students can work in, you want to say groups, not group, to solve problems. However, the reading passage mentions that social skills are different from one person to another. Now then in the next sentence you say social, and you don't want to say social, you want to say social interaction. To me, that's what it's saying in the lecture. Say social interaction is not an important issue because many of the top paying jobs like accounting do not require it. But here's what you didn't say here. You probably have to say something like, on the other hand, according to the listening passage. You left out that information. So it wasn't clear to me that you were now talking about the listening passage, and it wasn't clear according to your organization that the listening passage was now bringing up an opposite point. So that's what I mean by where, if you look at the rubrics, the score I gave you, it says your response contains language errors or expressions that make connections or meaning unclear at key junctures, such as your thesis statement or topic sentences. Even in your thesis statement, when I'm reading that, you had some problems with parallel structure. So let me read this. You say the reading passage discusses social interaction, you have irresponsible parents, and then you have prevent students from being punctual and responsible. So then you can say, instead of saying prevent students, you can just say irresponsible and late students. Something like that. That would be more parallel. That way you have social interaction, which is a noun. You have irresponsible students, which is a noun. And then you have another noun after the word and. So that's kind of what we call word choice, grammar. I saw this. It was very evident. When we were doing the 10 perfect sentences, you struggled also with that particular exercise. So whenever you're trying to write down ideas and you don't have like days and days and days to think about it, it's hard for you to find the right grammar and the right structure. All right, so your score here, I'm going to put you again, I said 2.25 out of 5, 15 points out of 30. Now for the purposes of our class, I'm going to put you at 67% on this particular writing assignment, so I'm afraid to tell you that this is just not satisfactory writing for graduate level students. So you're not where you need to be yet. So what do you do? How do you get there? You can get there, but you got to be patient. The language problems that you have right now, it will take you probably several months before you can solve them, but you definitely can solve these problems. I got 3 suggestions for you. Number 1, make sure you're reading every day, not boring TOEFL books, but you're reading things you have an interest in. I recommend newspapers, magazines, and books of your choosing. You need to get in a routine of reading every day so you can have more contact with the English language, and particularly with the vocabulary and the grammar of English. Number 2, keep studying in the vocabulary part of my course. The main thing is complete vocabulary lesson number 3, then do lesson number 4, then lesson number 5, and lesson number 6. That's also important to help you build your language use. The third suggestion is, I know you're doing this, but keep working in the grammar part of my course. Go through all of my grammar lessons over and over and over. You'll even notice as you get near to the end of the grammar part of my course, one of my lessons will take you to a website called A Writer's Reference by Diana Hacker. It has hundreds and hundreds of writing practice exercises. You want to make sure you're doing those exercises as much as you can, as often as you can. So, if you follow these 3 suggestions I gave you, you want to probably do this over 3 or 4 months. You will find out 2 things. Number 1, your language use and your writing will get better. Number 2, your TOEFL score is going to get much, much better than it is right now. All right, anyway, thank you for doing the assignment, and keep up the good work.